olden days of yore. Alright, gamers. Time to do some more bullshit. 2 notifications. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do, Twitch. I'll share a clip if I feel like it. Buns are running. Alright. Cram. Ride on. Hitmon. Yan Mega. I guess the question becomes, cool, I got. Who can kill Cramorant? This guy can't. I mean, it's just like rock moves, effectively. Most likely. What a munch right here at the jump. One says, what's going on? What's happening? Okay. What the fuck is Gulp Missile? When hit after Surf or Dive, they 54. So it's not gonna matter. This Pokemon is Cramorant changes form when it hits a target with Surf or uses the first turn dive successfully. Okay, so as long as we don't let it attack, it won't be Gulp Missiling. Haha, yes, yes. Wait, what the fuck? Can we just do this with... Oh, this is already with the Sharp Peak. I was about to say, I don't think they're that cracked. Could they get there with Life Orb? Almost. They just have to be fast and hit hard. You can't get there. Scuda. Nah. I think Arcanine's going to be the only guy who can do it. Unless, like, Torrent... Fling. Nah, that's not even gonna get close. We need like a rock move. I think it just has to be Arcanine opener here. Arcanine, Rock Slide. Kills it before it gets the move. Yeah, it's crazy that it's still gone this far. We'll see if it's able to continue on, but yeah, I'm very happy with how far this run goes. If I wiped on this next fight, inshallah we don't. If I wiped on this next fight, I would be pretty damn happy with this run. Rhydon is slower and can kill Hitmonlee when it come in because it's outsped and murdered. Yan Mega when it come in because it's outsped and murdered, which is also crazy. Now the question becomes, will it stealth? Is there a chance Rhydon can stealth rocks on turn 1? If it is a slow kill. I think the answer is yes. First turn out, it's usually +9 or +8. So +9 or +8, and then slow KO. Yeah, there's a fairly decent chance that it does that on the first turn. Mickey Mouse. That's not true. I've gotten very lucky in places for sure. No doubt about that. This thing seems kind of like a monster. I will not call this a Mickey Mouse game. If I knock this guy off, Peach's video last night. Yeah, that is I because I was sick the day it came out. Yeah, fell asleep before I finished it though. I mean, that's what 3-hour plus videos are for. But I did watch all of it because I was sick that day. Very much enjoyed it. Very much looking forward to what's to come. The annoying thing that I find that sucks with all of these longer Nuzlocking videos is because every one of them has to be for a general audience. And I understand why this is, but it sucks that, like, every single one of those has to explain basically the entire mechanics of all these games from scratch. Like, it is all but required. Because no one's going to know everything. Like, you basically need to explain it like someone who's never done it, which just kind of sucks. But then if someone would make a 3-hour video that doesn't do that, it's not, like, accessible to a general audience, so it would never get made. So it's like a lose-lose kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so much setup that is there just to mainly get it ready for people who've never seen something like that. Do we need stealth rocks to be down? Becomes the question. Because Torterra can come in and kill this. If rocks don't go up... Well, I mean, if Torterra comes in and kills this, then rocks are definitely going up. This becomes the big question of it all. On Torterra, we'd go like Giga Drain, Giga Drain. Yeah. Torterra's probably dead to like Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz Air Slash. That's not a great pair of moves to bait either. Interesting. There's someone who just owns the Omega? I don't think any of our goons are going to be fast enough. Huh. Yeah, this might end up being actually a tricky fight. Especially it getting faster. What's Bug Buzz's secondary effect? I know Air Slash is not something we want to bait because this will be outspeeding, just lowering SPDF. I mean, not great, but I mean, inner focus helps. Okay, let's check just one more time that no one can. There's not a mon that can't kill Cramorant. Hey, what up, Cash? It's not like any of the other mons. Well, this would click. It's going good. It's going good. Belch needs to have an item. User eats a berry. Yeah. It goes. Make some bug docs for yourself. What do you mean bug docs? Maybe... I just feel like I don't want to deal with all the weird gulp missile bullshit. I just don't think there's going to be someone who can kill this guy. Like explanations of bugs that are not well understood or list bugs that aren't very well known. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. Being a help to your community. Would Sharpbeak? Just barely not always get there. That's annoying. Gatekeeping the dock. Yeah, I mean, that's, I feel like, super understandable if you're putting all that work into it. Knockoff Sucker Punch always would kill. Yeah. What is Gulp Missile? If this Pokemon is a Cramorant, it changes form when it hits the target with Surf or uses the first turn of Dive successfully. So this one, it clicks Surf. Is there anything... any specific Gulp Missile AI bullshit? I would assume no. Yeah, because if Knockoff Sucker Punch always kills, we could do that. Yeah. Mind the effort bit, it's just the ADOC spoiled people and thought it was the Holy Grail. There's human errors. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, still, I think people are just, regardless, they're going to feel are spoiled by it because it's just like having everything all in one place is so useful. It's basically like I mean, it is the documentation. It's like when you're coding or you're like learning a new framework or like a new piece of software, like having the documentation. Yeah. But I do agree there are stuff that can be kind of vague or worded weirdly or straight up is wrong. But I feel like I haven't run into a lot of things that are straight up wrong. More just things that aren't. I guess it would be nice if there was like. Well, I guess it'd be hard to have a bug and AI document kind of combined. So, like, say if I was looking up analytic and it was like, no, there's not any specific AI for analytic, but here's a bug. B. Or maybe there's a... Can, like, Dragonite kill here? Dual Wing Beat Extreme Speed as well? Who would they bait in? Okay, I guess there are actually like a handful of Pokemon that can open this. What would we prefer to open with? Is there a world where we could chain some of these Pokemon in the back? Could Fling... Well, Fling King's Rock into Acrobatics wouldn't work because it would be faster on the next turn. We need exactly Menson against that. If we could get Mence in against... Do they need the Sharp Beak to do this? They do, which means we couldn't come in on Knockoff. We'd have to come in on CC. If we could get Mence in and kill the two in the back... Oh, it's a speed tie. Fuck me, I guess. I guess I'll go die. Talonflame can't consistently pick those two. Oh, I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I've been disturbed. Oh, my mom got a 3 out of 6 today with a Wordle? Damn! Okay, Pablo. I'm just like the Yan Mega matchup kind of scares me. Oh, Arcanine can do it, but I don't know if we would. Oh no, but Arcanine can. So if we get Arcanine in on Double Edge or Knockoff, they don't even need an item. They could chain the back two here. So I guess what we want to see is Amon kill Cramorant that brings in Rhyhorn. But it have to be brings in Rhyhorn with a fast kill, which I doubt we're going to have anyone who does that, who can consistently kill Cramorant. Yeah, like anything that's going to do that is going to probably get owned by Cramorant. Who would bait Hurricane? One who's faster can come in on a Hurricane and... Well, I mean, we could still lead with Arcanine, right? But we need whatever kills Rhydon to bait in Hitmonlee. which I don't think this consistently does, right? Killing Radon, safely baiting in him only. Damn. All these motherfuckers do a lot of damage. I do not like it, Sam I am. Yeah, it's like a 50-50 for whatever mom to get murked. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find the Holy Grail, or if something that baits in Hitmonlee. But I don't think there's something that, like, kills Hitmonlee that wouldn't bait in Rhyhorn, right? And we also, like we were saying before, we got to worry about rocks. And you can't, Cloygot can't, like, get set up against anyone. Ooh, maybe, Muck, are you the guy? What up, Skelly? What are those guys? Are those the little dudes? They look like the little dudes from, Yu-Gi-Oh! I forget what deck they were a part of, but they're like the little dudes. Ojama. Ojama. I guess the only sketchy thing is a Lowland Muck getting double confused by Hurricane. Have to be like double confusion to kill. I guess it could also roost it off too. Because that seems like the primo baiting fast kill from Rhyhorn, who will always click one of these two moves instead of picking up a KO. And then I assume, like, Life Orb, Giga Drain always kills, yeah. And then that would bait in. That would be it. I guess it depends on the order it takes the damage. I guess the thing that makes this line sketchy is, like, we need someone who can walk a mile every morning. That's sick. I feel like that's when I'm able to get in my, like, longest exercises. But it's hard to, like... What am I going to say? I think that's when I get in my best exercises, because it's, like, before my brain comes online and decides, like, oh, I don't really want to work out today. Yeah. Already lost 40 pounds. Let's go. Good shit, Skelly. We love when the homies improve themselves. I feel like Aggron would probably pop the fuck off here against this guy. You handsome bitch. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we kill... Were you baiting Air Slash? It's Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Hypnosis. Could we go to someone who baits like a neutral move Hotel? They're never bait Ancient Power. So if you have someone who can take Bug Buzz, Air Slash, and doesn't bait Ancient Power, I guess we could go Dawn Fan. And then we could go... I mean, how does this gain us for this guy? We would want someone who takes both moves and then baits Air Slash. That would be Glysaur, actually. If they get crit by this, it wouldn't be Ancient Power. Yeah, I guess we could go... Yeah, 40 pounds is crazy. That's big if true. Large if factual. We love some self-improvement around here. What's the annoying thing there? What's the annoying orange there? The annoying thing is... Well, I guess we could pre-status Yanmega. I mean, pre-status Glysaur. I think that might actually be. Had to buy new clothes for the first time since high school. That rules. That must be such a good feeling. I mean, financially, probably not a good feeling, but emotionally, that must be a fucking awesome feeling. Yeah. Do we worry about rocks being set up, though? Because, I mean, we go into Torterra with Life Orb. We always kill this with Giga Drain, heal back up to full, then take our Life Orb, so we're at 90%. Wouldn't bait in this guy, because they get out damage. Would bait in this guy. Hey! Wow, yeah, it's been a minute. How you been? How you been? Bow, 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 bow. So it won't quite see... So this could be like Bug Buzz or Hypnosis, right? What's the way we get fucked with this guy? Noli, Noel. Busy but good, hell yeah. Could I pre-burn? Could I pre-burn? No, I think if I do this, so it's always going to be Bug Buzz, but very rarely Air Slash. Then we go into this guy on the Bug Buzz. Then, oh, what if we get -1 Spadef? It's still going to be the same move. Yeah. Busy but good, hell yeah. Yeah, Skelly, it's been a minute. They used to be here all the time. But you know, sometimes life gets busy. That's how it be. GG's. Let's go. Spam this Cray Daily if you think that drank is a daily. Oh god, I closed chat. Yeah, that's where I was going. I was checking your chat to see how long it's been. That's a long while. You missed the entirety of Crystal Kaizo Plus. That's so funny. And that time we have beaten an entire game. Yeah, damn. That feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, and Run and Bun, hopefully run 1 is the last run of Run and Bun. It was 3. 3 streams. Yeah, I beat Crystal Kaizo Plus in 3 streams. It was Kanto 1 stream, Johto in the other stream, and then it was Elite 4 round 2 prep for the other one, and then beating it. That was all of it. Hell yeah. That's sick. Nice to hear you get to slow down for a bit. But I mean, this would always be if we're like pre-damaged Torterra with a Life Orb. Then we go Glysaur, who's going to have a Citrus. No, Glysaur's going to... Yeah, Glysaur's going to have a Citrus and be pre-parried. I mean, they could be pre-frozen. I don't know what we'd want. Pre-slept. We could do anything pre with them. But yeah, we'd bring them in. Are we afraid? So if rocks are up, Glysaur will take... Glysaur take an 8th? Would Glysaur smoke an 8th? Nah, it's neutral. Life came to go to the Emerald Kaizo. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. Emerald Kaizo, it became so much easier to do everything, because playing Emerald Kaizo was just learning how to Nuzlocke. There's so much you just need to know. So yeah, they'll lose 1/8. So I think like even crit wrong move won't kill Glysaur. Try by fire, exactly. And it also was at a time where I didn't give a shit about my job. And I was working remotely for a bit for that job, so I get to stream a lot and often. I didn't really have much else going on in my life, so I feel like it'd be so much harder to like get that grind session. Now I have that like in the back of my mind saved up mentally. Gonna do double boom Pyre. I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do for Pyre. Is that the usual plan? I mean, I feel like I have a lot of boomers, right? I've got Camel, I've got Quill, I've got Skunk. Yeah. Into bulky fighter. So it'd be like Boom Camel, Boom Quill, and then Beware situation. Yeah, I'm going to go... I've heard Nightmares of PYRE tag, so I'm going to probably go with whatever line is the safest. Yeah, cool. That makes me pretty happy. Anyways, Glysaur is the pivot here, and then it's going to be Air Slash. They're going to be exclusively baiting Air Slash, which we can go into this guy on, and then they would only be clicking Bug Buzz, and we can kill with this guy. Dread with a... Very safe. Do we have... Is there, like, levels of mons we want to boom? I didn't know Camera Up could sometimes be a good... Elite Four or good Pokemon. I guess it gets better after it gets a Mega. There's so many lines where I've almost been able to use it in double battles to like Eruption spam, but it never seems to just cut the mustard. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need this to be a Lum actually, in case it's Hypnosis. Yeah. I would assume Electrode is not a good boomer. Electrode seems like a really good... Unless Electrode, like, falls off. But I can't imagine Fast Electric falls off. And Dread only takes an 8th from... That doesn't fall off, yeah. I need to go later generations, I guess. This is my way of telling you I don't know. I'm not certain about my type knowledge that I go to Smogon to check how much mons are going to take from rocks. So that's just neutral. So yeah, if they took neutral from rocks and then Air Slash, so that'd be 1/8. I don't think they would be dead, right? Because 1/8 is 12 something. 12.5. So let's just round it up, say it's 13%. So it'd be 30 plus 52. 30 plus 52 plus 126. Now we don't die. Yeah. We haven't gotten Mount Pyre yet. Yeah. Rocks is a mystery to me. Yeah, neutral is 12. Pyre till exterior. Yeah, what's our Pyre? And we hope for, yeah, Dreepy Zwelly. Isn't Zwelly that person, that lady who interviews people in that talk show? Double resist is 4%. Yeah, what's this table? Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming it's this. If we repel Manip, I guess it doesn't guarantee... this is a terrible way to look at the tables. We should look at them in here. Yeah, we have our Ghastly lower. Yeah. And you said exterior. How deep into these fights is exterior? I guess it's where it starts saying exterior. Oh, we've got a fuck ton of fights. Holy moly. Is it before these Percival grunts? Or no, this is the summit, so she's the other dog. Damn. Zapdos is my favorite legendary bird, no question. Because I'm assuming these two grunts are inside, and then this is summit. So I assume it's after those two, but before that one. So it's probably not getting there today. Exterior after the gauntlet. Australia, yeah, Australia is like probably late May, so it's getting real close. We got a month and a half left. I'll know soon. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna stream this. The hours are gonna be weirder. If I don't have a job, if my job that I'm working currently doesn't, if my job that I'm working at currently doesn't let me work, then I will probably be streaming daytime Australia hours, which would be like, it's like 14 different. So like 11 a.m. Australia would be, that would be the morning. Maybe I'd have to stream later in the day or really early in the morning. We'd figure something out. EU viewers will be feasting. Yeah. My partner got a job in Australia. That's also due. That was not even a development when I was playing Emerald Kaizo. My partner got a job in Australia, so we're moving there. Super sick job, and it's a cool excuse to something to do in your 20s to like live in a foreign country for a year. Yeah. I'm excited. But and I got fired from that job I was working when I was playing Emerald Kaizo. Got fired out of nowhere after trying to get fired for a while and then not getting fired and then got fired. Now I'm at a new job and they don't know I'm moving to Australia. So we'll see. A shout out was given to Flash Runner. How does that even work? Yeah, I've known this person for a long time, and then like they're really close with one of my best friends who's been my best friend since like high school. So yeah, how did you get shouted out? Who shouted out who? Yeah, but I don't have any concerns about them, don't worry. I'm more concerned about the Australian wilderness than them. What was I gonna do with this line? Me when I Dreadnought would kill that guy. Spotlight whore. True. Dreadnought would kill that guy and then probably bait exclusively close combat. Yeah. Get to see the ruse. I guess we could probably do this with a fucking close combat. Here's a question. Will they click fake out if they see a kill with... I mean, regardless, we should be prepared for them not clicking close combat, right? Like, we should have... If we know it's going to be close combat, they'll... 5 gifted the box of kangaroo. 5 gifted to die live on stream? Hell yeah. Sign me up. This guy's a little scary, too. I don't think this fight is fun at all. Why is this random fight kind of sketchy as hell? Yeah, we can do Gambo. We'll do Gambo on me getting my ass kicked by a kangaroo. This fight fucking sucks. Well, I guess if it CCs. So, I mean, it should always, if it sees fast kill, it's going to depend on how low Dreadnought is. Just wins. Okay, you're so right. It would be CC or close combat. Yeah. Now, do we have a way to get out of this if it does get unburdened? See, that's the big... Dude, I think I just am feeling the loss of Mega Aggron every day. I miss him every day. I mean, I guess Torterra could come back in and... yeah, I guess technically Torterra could just come back in and, depending on what move they come in on, just win this. Fight his way out of a wet bag. What a fun phrase. So this should be, depending on how low we are, what's like the lowest we could be? Be like air/bug buzz. So I mean, we're likely going to be low enough. I mean, we could also just take that. We're likely going to be low enough that we're baiting random move. Are you dead to crit close combat? You are. I mean, crit double edge. That's no fun. Huh. Nah, this is a single battle. And it sucks. Yeah. Could have just kept it on my going live. I'll say it. I don't think this is a hot take. I hate April Fool's Day. You can't trust anything for a day. I don't even know if that's the real Noel. Yeah. Storylines to look out for at Mount PYRE Summit. Dude, this fight fucking sucks. I don't know why I keep on thinking that, like, oh, the next fight's gonna be easy. It never is. Yeah. Yeah, there's just so much degeneracy in all these fights. Oh, I guess we could go. Well, no, we're using Glysaur. We need to use a different Pokemon because Glysaur can swap safely into this. Well, I guess safely then is a big question mark because if it double edges, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah. We are the best viewers. Get best viewers. Okay, I'm going to start this fucking line over. This sucks so much. I wonder if we can our web guy... Are they dead to Crit Hurricane? They're not dead to Crit Hurricane. We can get our web guy in here. I miss my Azu so much. Yeah. Dude, man, I feel so bad about losing Mega Aggron. Just before the Dragon Gym 2 double crit, that hurts. But what does Sticky Web get us? What do we gain from having the stickiest web? Huh? Look at this thing Coffee made. What did Coffee make? Masa. I should probably not click... Oh, is this an April Fool's thing? I should probably just not click random links and open them on stream. True. Based. Headbutt. The headbutt tables generally suck and rolling grass is consistently based as hell. Cyndaquil based. Tauros, Kangaskhan, Rapidash, Flareon, Vaporeon. Delibird base. Delibird rules. Delibird is correct. Eevee is a gift and should only be considered for Flareon. The rest of the account is routing. Though encounter routing is really easy, and honestly, you don't even need a guide for it based. A little bit of both, Moonman. And just like I don't really want to go back to the melee world. Wait, did Coffee redo the entire thing? This is crazy. Oh man, I'll have to read that on my own time. But bless the Coffee. Coffee just seems like a wonderful community member. I mean, already making the encounter guide for people rules, but yeah. Yeah, the melee world. I've just had enough melee for one lifetime, you know what I'm saying? Did y'all feel? I don't even think the webs would help us. Guides for the week. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless of, like, the community stuff and what you felt about Hacks getting banned, like, it does. I mean, you would be heartless to not say it's a tragedy that he passed. Does the Life Orb do this? Nar. See, I just don't see a great line here. Him hating Taurus for zero good reasons. Dude, I will regret, I'll be on my deathbed thinking about how I fumbled the bag with Miltank and Emerald Kaizo. I want to run back with Miltank. Miltank is such a cool mon. Or has so much potential in Emerald Kaizo. Man. I think that, well, I mean, if I was doing New Game Plus, I wouldn't be able to use Miltank, but I could see that being plausible. Well, I guess the thing that would be fucked about me doing Emerald Kaizo New Game Plus is that both Sceptile and Blaziken would be off the table. Yeah. I also totally understand why people play New Game Plus this game, because you can do so much with so many different Pokemon. Can I, like, Draco Meteor this motherfucker? With this guy. It is so... I mean, I can kill with this guy. It's so crazy that this fucking thing... This is a thing that exists. Oh, you're faster than this guy? What the fuck? Is that allowed? Wait, actually, this might be a kind of... This might be a bait that we're looking for, right? Imagine having a new... Oh, yeah. Emerald Kaizo absolutely does not have New Game Plus. That would be impossible for that game. Can I make it so I'm always dead to Double Edge? Oh, well, then that would guarantee get unburdened, right? And then it becomes a problem. Yeah. Yeah, basically with all three starters. But I feel like, especially as you get a second starter right away, the game is, for the most part, I guess rival fights are fairly different. Like, you're going to get a pretty similar game because you're going to have Chikorita every time. Fuck. Chargator is... You are insane. You are insane. You are a madman for it. Even considering Chargator. Venusaur Charmander, that, like... Oh, that actually, honestly, that would be the way to... I mean, nah, still, you're fucked without Starmie, without Dragonite, you're fucked. You're fucked. Without Sneasel, you're so fucked. Without Titar, without Shuckle, you're so fucked. That game has, like, 12 good Pokemon. I think Crystal Kaizo is a really fun game, but that game has, like, 12 good Pokemon. Your Shuckle is dead. F's. Big F's in the chat for that. Dude, I hate this fucking fight. Wait. What about T-Bolt Volt Switch? Why didn't I even consider T-Bolt Volt Switch? Am I smoking crack? Am I bad at this game? T-Bolt Volt Switch always kills. This guy sucks. Me. Getting cooked by an Ampharos. Noah, what are you playing currently? I'm assuming Crystal Kaizo, but I don't know. Did I tell the sheep no? Now I'm destroying the game. Watched him reset for a week. Oh yeah. Blaze back to Redux Challenge mode. Interesting. That's what so I was having this thought too today, like, if I beat Run and Bud, like, I've beaten the core, like, what do I stream then? Don't say Radical Red. If you say Radical Red, you're banned. This is not an April Fool's joke. I don't game anymore. Yeah, no, I'm not going to beat it run 1. But if. Lucid's actually a great answer. Yeah. I probably feel the way you feel about Gen 5 is the way I feel about, like, it's weird how I don't feel as nostalgic with Gen 3 or with well, I feel like Gens 1, 2, and 4 feel pretty nostalgic for, I guess 3 a little bit too. 2 is probably the most. But Gen 5 I do really like and understand why it's so beloved. Okay, but we're going to open with Electrode. We're going to hit it with T-Bolt. We're going to pray we don't crit. Do we kill with crit? That would suck. What would that even bring in? I guess it would bring in Hitmonlee. Is there any way we can guarantee if we had like Shockwave? I guess we could do that. Game growing up was Fire Red. Pro tip: don't lose, don't crit. XG. Yeah, if we kill with a crit, we'll steer. But we're gonna T-Bolt, Volt Switch, and then we just basically get to start this fight in new. Okay, so who would we want to lead with, or who would we want to bring in? If we go with like Torterra, actually, what is Dread? Dread might have a chance to bait in the 1v1 we want, right? Dread with Mystic Water? Nar. The Ampharos that has Tail Glow. Ooh. Casual game for fun? Do you think we play casual games for fun around here? Again, like I said, we're not playing Radical Red. We're not playing any casual games for fun. Come on. I wonder if we can do any more flipping. Is this the part where we start kicking? What up, Overtail? So I'm trying to cover the line that gets my guts, Earthring, and the Bison to kill through Shuka with Earthquake. God. These games are so fun. I was trying to describe this to my partner the other day where it's like, no, I feel like I can't find... Like, I'll play Balatro in my free time, like, as a game to, like, fill the time. But nothing scratches the itch the same way these games do. It's like, once you've done heroin, ibuprofen does nothing. That's a terrible analogy. Source, I need to cite my source on that one. But it's just like nothing matches a game like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's just such these games are unmatched. Oh yeah, exact. I was wondering what point you were talking about. That is like the exact thing where it's like there are general ideas on like what you can do that can push you in the right direction, but because every Pokemon is unique and it's a puzzle game that you can't look up, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying, dog. This Caracosta is never going to come to any fights. Yeah, it's so funny that even though we have a way to start this fight with whoever, wherever we want, I guess we could even, like, pre-damage if we wanted to, like, bait exactly something. Which might behoove us to do so, right? And we can't, like, trick anybody with this, right? Nah, the Mega Evolution's the only way. Sucks we have no Mega still. We're never throwing cheeks. That was never a consideration. Say we go with, I don't know, we go Torterra. Torterra would... Well, what was it, like, slower, and we would want, like, a beta slow kill on Rhydon? Oh, really? That sounds not fun. Or actually, we'd probably want to bait a slow kill or a fast kill with Hitmonlee with close combat, right? Do something that can bait exclusively that. Oh, and it could be Dread. Dread would outspeed him one shot. Would at full health would always be Hitmonlee. So we go Dread here. It would always be close combat. One line won't be enough. Hell yeah. Just played a fox on Pokefloats. Yikes. So we could bring in Dread. And then they would always be baiting close combat on Hitmonlee. That would not use up their normal gem. We'd be at full health. We could go into... can Glysaur... No, Glysaur would need to have no move. So we probably have a handful of mons who can do this, right? If Mence does it, it all depends on what they would be baiting next. What a terrible thing to say. Guess this would bring him right on. Yeah, so this would go into this guy, and then who do we want to kill Hitmonlee with? Or who can we kill Hitmonlee with? Glysaur can do it. Mence can do it. D-Knight cannot do it. Glysaur has potential to be used later, so maybe we go Mence. We go into Mence. We kill. Is this with the Sharp Beak? We could go no item. We don't need anything particular. We're going to take the CC, kill Hitmon. That would then bait in. That would always bait in Rhydon, either clicking Head Smash or Stealth Rocks. Which we can... Okay, no. This is a line that wins. Because they're clicking either of those. We can go into Tort as expected with Life Orb. And I think we can do the line we were looking at previously. Yeah. Because we go into Tort here. Save never gives it. Well, if I give you what you want, you'll leave. Gotta keep you wanting more. Goes into this guy. We're gonna click Giga Drain the kill. Yanmega's the only one who's left. It's gonna be Bug Buzz or Air Slash. Now, because Glysaur isn't doing anything else, we can do the same Glysaur line. And go Glysaur with a Citrus, who's going to be pre-para'd. Then we're going to go in here to... we can go back to Dreadnought, who wouldn't have taken any damage earlier, who is the Lum. They're going to do this. We've been very vocal about what we want. ASMR for 5 minutes of ASMR? You're crazy. What's going to be our get out of jail? I guess it's Arcanine? I guess it's Arcanine with like a Lumberry. Or maybe it's Camerupt with the Lumberry, actually. And we already did the Dreadnought calcs that doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. Y'all need to be stopped. Okay, let's review this line one more time. Damn, it took me a fucking hour to cook up this line. Kill me. All right. Turn 1. Electrode. Clicks T-Bolt. If we get crit Hurricaned, they die. If we crit with T-Bolt, it's super high odds to, if we crit with T-Bolt, which would be crazy. It's only 62% chance to kill, so that would have to go horribly. If that does happen, we are baiting in... Is that random move Hitmonlee? I believe that is random move Hitmonlee. Okay, I guess we should have something prepared for that. Is there anyone who can do anything about that? Do we just fucking lose on the spot? I don't love having a line where we just lose immediately. Or you did the crit close combat? Sometimes? Huh. We want Persim? Persim for what? If that was random move Hitmonlee, I mean, that kind of fucks our entire line. Is there any way to not do that? Yeah, we could go. Was gonna go Lum. What are the odds we high roll crit? Is Energy Ball... Can we learn Shockwave? And can we relearn Energy Ball? I would love to make this line. I don't think we can relearn that. There's Shockwave. I know we can get that in Lily Cove, but I don't think we can get Energy Ball. I think I'm just hoping for something. Oh, Magical Leaf is sold at the Lily Cove department store. Oh, cool. Wait, so this actually... We might actually have a way to do this that always... Okay, cool. Bingo. There is a way to do this which doesn't fuck us if we crit. Awesome. Shockwave. If we crit here, this is gonna be so validating. So Shockwave will do this. They'll eat up the Wakiki berry. Doesn't matter if they crit. Volt Switch will kill in the swap. Okay, so then this line is just cleaned up. Because that'll always happen. We'll kill Cramorant. We'll get to choose who we want to come in next. Dread's going to choose to come in. Dread will be outsped and killed by just Hitmonlee. It's going to be at full health, so this is always going to be CC. We're going to go into Mence on the CC. They're going to take it. They're not going to be disturbed. They're going to kill back, and it's not going to eat the normal gem. They will still be burdened. We're going to kill with Dual Wing Beat. Then they will bait in Rhydon. Rhydon what? We will not ask. Who is going to click Head Smash or Stealth Rocks? We'll go into Torterra, who's going to have Life Orb. Torterra is going to take the Head Smash or the Stealth Rocks or whatever. Hits Giga Drain, will kill. We'll take the Life Orb damage at the end of that. Go to 90 HP remaining. Going to bring in our pal Yen Mega. It's either going to be Bug Buzz, very rarely Air Slash. I think there's like one roll of Air Slash could be. Most likely Bug Buzz or Hypnosis. We're going to go into a pre-powered Glysaur, unlikely Bug Buzz. Then going into Dreadnought, they're going to take Rocks. I think Rocks plus Air Slash Crit wouldn't kill us. Then on that, they're going to go into... They're going to take the Air Slash, definitely not Hypnosis because we're going to be pre-powered. We're going to go into this guy. Air Slash is going to do like 20%. We'll take another, we'll say it's 23%. Rocks would get us up to 36%, and then 36 plus 54 would be 90. We'd always be fine, and we'd kill with that. And we have a lump. I don't want to know what you guys are talking about in chat. I don't want to know. I truly do not want to know. Alright, gamers. Let's get to work. This is a fucking 4 Pokemon fight. And that just took an hour to prep. This game never takes its foot off the gas. What is it? 300 something fights? How many do we have left? Are we halfway yet? Surely we're halfway. Who's a mom we don't need for this fight? I should have been in deposit. Let me go to deposit. Oh, that'll make this faster. Cool. Well, are we, Overdale? I know this is a long split. Electrode. But I mean, surely. We're halfway. Where's the Dread? Mr. Null? There you are. IDK boss, fair enough. Play Slay the Spire. I'll play Slay the Spire 2 once it comes out for sure. On God. Torterra. Glysaur. Site for Glysaur eyes. Actually, Glysaur needs no item. Oh, wait, no, Glysaur. We're not doing that line. That's like 3 lines ago. Okay. If you donate 10 big bucks. What are you saying we might consider? Like, you have a say in this. Yeah. The save is Untitled Council. Citrus for Glysaur. Lum for Gary. And Life Orb. I totally do it. But 10 doll hairs? 10 whole doll hairs? That's a lot of doll hairs. Oh, I guess I have to go to the Pokemon. Well, I can pre-status the background way. The co-owner of the Discord server. Not if you keep talking like that. Life do. There's Magical Leaf. We can buy more Magical Leaf, and we can buy more Shockwave, right? Let's confirm this one more time. Yeah, Lily Cove Department Store. Yeah. Nah, I'm just joking with you, Overdale. They can't learn Shockwave. Surely we don't high roll crit, right? Surely we don't high roll crit, right? I shouldn't gamble. I should look for a better line. How can Electro not learn Shockwave? That's crazy. That's crazy. Dropping the F-bomb. Is there anything? What else can fucking Electrode work? How the fuck can Electrode not learn Shockwave? This game sucks, dude. Yeah, that's so dumb. Okay, what are the odds this actually happens? Crit chance? Give me with a chart. 4%. It's 4% to crit. And then it needs the high roll. So 4% into 62%. What's that? 4 over 100. Yeah. So it's 6%. What would that be? 6 times 625 divided by that? By 1,000? One in 16. So 1 in 16 into what's actually this is a common percentage, isn't it? 6.5. Wait, I'm so fucking stupid. That's how fucking percentages work. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm losing my mind. But it's like crit high roll. Lum, Citrus, Life Orb, Citrus. That guy needs to be prepared. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my mind. This won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. I guess I have to walk back anyway. Are they in Perma Bright Powder? What are you talking about, Overdale? We're talking about our move high roll critting is what we're afraid of. Because then we don't get the volt switch and set up the rest of the line. This guy needs to be parried. Let's see what happens. High roll crit. No high roll crit. Is it worse to lose to something that you see coming? The food's not burning. It's just so whack that they can't learn that by TM. It's like the same shit where Starmie can't learn Waterfall. Like, bro, what? Like, what game are we playing? Okay. Lum, Citrus, Life Orb, Citrus, Lum. Nah. Scald? They don't... Cramorant doesn't have Scald. What are you talking about, Overtail? Alright. We are going to click... T-Bolt. And this is not going to crit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Okay. We're steering. Will this click fake out, or will this click a move that it sees a kill on? I can't fucking believe. Slow kill is plus 11. Fake out is plus 9. So it should always go for slow kill instead of fake out here. But it can, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it can. It's actually like 50-50 on. Okay, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Okay. This is really scary now. Yeah, so... I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it, dude. I think we just have to go hard in the Salamence and hope that we're chilling. Does getting the chip here help at all? Yeah, I think we just go hard in the Helmets and see what happens. We want to see close combat. We desperately want to see close combat. Okay. I can't... this game is so fucking bad, dude. This game sucks so much. Oh my god. Also, Chris, thank you for the info, by the way. That sounded ironic, but I didn't mean it that way. I appreciate that. I mean, we're fine. Jesus Christ. Why? Why is this game got to give me a heart attack for no reason? But yeah, that's the YouTube short written for me right away. I wanted my Pokemon to not crit, and I crit anyway. What the heck? We're going to collect Gigadroom because it always kills. Rocks didn't even go up. I guess we get to learn. I assume Life Orb happens at last. Yeah, Life Orb happens last. I assume that. Dude, I feel like I just drank 5 shots of espresso after that shit happened. I saw my entire life flash before my eyes. Alright, this is Bug Buzz. Or Hypnosis. Get absolutely owned. That's why we pre-damage. Oh my god, you're faster. Who cares, dude? I do not care. Chewbacca? Chewie comes in on the air slash. Doesn't do jack shit. Bug Buzz max roll is 126. You are +2. It does not matter. Rock Slide. Gonna sleeve. Hey! See you, Overtail. Thanks for popping through. World-class individual says best viewers on streamboo.com. No. I already have the best. Oh, you already banned it before I even got... God, dude, beautiful. Dude, I can't... I still cannot believe I'm never going to ball again. I'm never, ever... That's not true. I know that's a lie. I can't fucking believe we got that crit. That could have been so bad if I didn't get the close combat there. But, I mean, it was easier, more likely for us to get the 50-50 than it was for the crit. I can't believe this game, dude. I cannot. Saves Untitled. Fraud's another one out yet again. Thanks, idiot. Hand over your money. Okay, what does Wandering Spirit do? Yeah. Making contact swaps abilities. The Bad Omen. I doubt we're going to be able to one-tap this. D-Bond, Toxic Spikes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Leaf Storm kills it. Okay, Aggie. Oh, Ground Ghost, of course. Oh, let's get rid of this fight. This isn't even the right fight. Zoop. Goodbye. Rune, Tenta, Egg, Glaceon. So, Eggy outspeeds. Custaps only if it was at low health to give it priority. Yeah. Sound like it stops at full health. Leaf Storm doesn't make contact. So, Eggy, with whatever item they feel like, is going to click Leaf Storm and murk this guy. Can Terra do it? Nah. Tort cannot do it. Leaf Storm murks this guy. We can pre-damage if we want to bait. Oh, Eggy. Hello, Eggy from Eggy. If we want to... Oh, no, I think that's what we're going to bait. Snow Cloak. Bait 2 ice moves. Will be at -2. Outspeed and 1-hit KO will be the way it's going to go. Barrier... Well, it's not going to set up when it sees Fast Kill, which is good for us. Ice move. Ice move, someone who can take an ice move and hit back hard. That would be our guy here. We're going to be clicking Flare Blitz, so we don't have to worry about... double damage. What was I going to say? We don't have to worry about getting frozen because Flare Blitz would thaw us out. Snow Cloak is just like a, if it was hailing, this would do... Yeah, but it's not going to be hailing, and we're going to be able to one-shot it. Arcane comes in. They don't need any item. They kill with Flare Blitz. That's probably going to bait Intent. I can't imagine it brings in this guy. Gnar. Yeah, it brings in Tenta. Always clicking Scald. I I guess there's a small chance I could click Toxic. Don't really have someone who's designed well. What about this guy? Black ooze. The walls will ooze green slime. Can't really do much against that. Oh, Zen Headbutt? Not quite. I mean, it looked like Muck actually had a pretty decent matchup here. It's just like getting double burned would be kind of a pain. Same thing here. I mean, Earth Power always should kill. If we get burned... I mean, they could also, depending on how low Arcane is... yeah, I think actually they just win this, right? Actually, does this kill through Black Sludge? Very likely to. Double crit, double burn is the way we... Double crit, double burn, miss the range is how we get screwed. Anyone else? Always forget how fast Tenta is for no godforsaken reason. I guess we could bring like Arachnid to pick it up in case it doesn't grab that. Yeah, but I mean Gastro, I think it'd have to be double crit, double burn, right? Double crit, double burn, miss the range. Oh, well, no, because they have to take one coming in, click Earth Power, and then they're going to have to take 3. So that's not as clean as I was making it out to be. Thunder Punch? Thunder Punch, kill through ooze? It does. This is, I guess, another double burn situation. We should probably be going with specific berries here in situations where we can. Because I don't think we're going to end up in a situation where we run out of lums, but let's not chance it, you know? Thunder Punch. Yeah, double punch, double burn. 2 T-punches kill. That would bring in Eggy. Oh, Eggy that, depending on how we're looking, would be Giga Drain, substitute with Leech Seed. I imagine someone can kill with the Wing Beat. Raptor? Go Raptors? Can you kill the Sharp Beak? Usually, it would only ever be Giga Drain and then Crit Psychic. I think they'd be fine. I mean, we could probably bring both of these guys, quite frankly. Oh, it's Harvest Citrus Berry, too. Huh. Well, if we come in on the Giga Drain, if we come in on whatever, you can come in, click Dual Wing Beat, and then always be baiting Psychic. Let me go into Skunk to knock off the berry. Yeah. I think a combination of Dragon with Sharp Beak and then Skunk with Citrus can win this 1v1. Anything else we'd need? So Eggy kills this guy. They don't need any items. Baits in that guy, goes into this guy, kills with Flare Blitz, brings in this guy, clicking Scald. We would want like a backup for that. So say Muck does get absolutely owned, double burned. If Muck is burned, they're still baiting Scald. So Mana can take Scald and then hits tend to back hard. Ideally outspeeds. I mean, not ideally. Like, they kind of want to outspeed, you know. Yeah, I forget how I mean it's going to be hard to find one who outspeeds Tenta. Oh, yeah, we could just go Electro, right? Yeah, that seems like a pretty good cleanup mon. Elect with a Lum so they don't get burnt, and then they could also potentially choose repositioning-wise. Okay. Hopefully this won't be too bad. We just need to go fly the Teach Muck Thunder Punch. Cool. I still can't fucking believe our luck to get that crit. That's going to live with me. That'll haunt me. Anytime I think about balling, I will be reminded that, hey, dickhead, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. This game gives you the... There was a line where I didn't need to do that. Can't believe I risked like months of a perfect run just because I got lazy. I mean, that's always the fear of a game like this, you know? But then you also have to factor in like the cost benefit of like spending 3 more hours to cook up a line that is maybe 4% safer. Yeah. Yeah. And that's always the hard thing too about big breaks in between streaming too. Because it always takes a couple of fights to get back into the swing of thing. And those first couple of fights, or that little bit of like, I'm not as sharp as I should be, or that little bit of laziness, as soon as you let it creep in a tiny bit, that's when you get cooked. Where's my goddamn skunk? I feel like sometimes I'm just blind looking at these boxes. Almost like a blind box. Oh, there's the skunk. You stinky guy. Cool. We will never be... I will never be lazy again. Cap. But I'll at least say it. Need to pick up all these items anyways. Citrus for the skunk. None of these matter. Yeah, we want specific berries for these. We just need a Sharp and a Rost. Rost Geller. And we need to teach that move again. Rost on Muck. Sharp Beak on Dragon. And nothing needed on Hammy or Eggy. Nothing, nothing, Rost, Sharp, Citrus, Lum. Got it. Thunder Punch. Slick Rick. Oh! Oh, I forgot it's Dragonite. Dragonite can learn like every move in the game. Dragonite does not fuck around with that shit. Now we're able to fly back. It's a little bit annoying that Mount Pyre is kind of a hop, skip, and a jump from civilization. Alright, are we getting into grunts yet? Not quite. Oh, we're just building up to 5 Mon fights. Seems like the first non-horrible fight. Psychic William. Alright, let's turn this off. Let's get this going. Okay. Let's game. Okay. This is easy. We open with Leaf Storm. We drop our special attack. It does not matter. This is going to bring in the Glace. The place with the helpful hardware. Lace for Eons, which we are going to go into our good pal Arcane on. Blizzard miss moment. Blizzard hit moment. Freeze wouldn't have mattered. We click Flare Blitz. It does not damage us because we are the goat. Cool. This will then bring in Tenta, clicking Scald. Or Tox. Actually, I think Scald's guaranteed kill here, so it's going to be Scald every time. We're going to go into Slick Rick. I think we probably go Knockoff first here then. Would Knockoff 2-tap always kill? Yeah, so we go Knockoff. It gets a crit. As expected. Are we dead to another crit of Scald? Never dead to another crit of Scald. Does this matter for the Mon coming in? Well, it always would be Giga Drain, which is actually better. We still have our Berry too, so like crit burn would not get us. Yeah. Because max roll crit is, one more time, 96. Stranger things that have happened today, so we're not fucking with that. Punch. Cool. Are we low enough to always be dead to Eggy Giga Drain? We are, which I think finishes off this line pretty significantly. I mean, pretty consistently most of the time. Okay. Eggy has Harvest. We're going to see a Giga Drain here. Jim does not care about the Giga Drain. Not going to do too much. This is going to be a funky dual wing beat harvest citrus berry weird moment. Something's going to happen here. Cuz wait, it's going to get the citrus in between, and then I guess if harvest proc, we'll see what happens here. Deborah boy, thank you for the follow, homie. Cool. Okay, that's just a guaranteed win. Cool. Hey, what's up? And we had a crit on that one. If we got a crit on any of the ones before, we'd have just spent one less turn here. Regardless, it's a dub. Another funny books. This game never ends. But it's what I signed up for. I love how I'll in the same breath, be like, this is the most fun I've ever had with a game. Nothing else compares to it. And then moments later be like, this shit is so annoying. I hate all these challenging fights. It's the duality of man. The hubris of man. Of human existence. Yeah, it really is the Nuzlocke. It's like the why do I do this? Oh, wait. I do it because it's sick as hell. Okay, this is the fight we just did. Maybe thinking one more fight today. Might call it after this. Let's see how difficult this is looking. Do we have anyone who outspeeds and one taps Clefable? Okay, let's hit it with a dragon type move. Wokage. What about one of our spinners? That's a little sketchy to do with that spinner. It's not really going to help us here. This might be kind of annoying. Because I doubt we're going to find someone who can cook this. I don't think even like a blaze or a torrent moment. Like a blaze charcoal overheat. I don't even think that would get close enough. Flare Blitz would do it from blaze. The only problem is we would kill ourselves. So that's not really an ideal thing to do. Life Orb Meteor Mash? Ooh, Life Orb Meteor Mash says ding ding ding. Cool. Clef, Luigi, Frost, Raichu and Grim are on this team. Grim from Hollow Knight. Nicario with a Life Orb. Kills Clefable, goes down to 90%. Are they outsped and killed by any of these goons? They could kill Grimmsnarl, given the right situation. Prankster. What a prankster. Force Palm. I'm assuming one of our dual wing beat motherfuckers can come in and take care of this guy. Well, I guess there's a world where it clicks Mach Punch, right? Because it might see the kill with that. I think regardless, like, we can take... Yeah. Either one of our birds. Well, I guess this one because it's faster. Like, Force Palm crit. Nah, yeah, this is just fine. Mence comes in. Mence with a Cherry Berry to avoid getting parried by Force Palm. The Wing Beat breaks the sash and kills it. We are then getting blizzard by this guy. We're absolutely getting blizzard by this guy. Blizzard from the last themselves. Are we? I don't think we're. Talonflame's not going to be faster. Talonflame is faster, but obviously they're going to take a fuck ton of damage from that. We can't get burned, right? Fire types can. I always I can never remember. I always forget if fire types can be burned. Yeah, cool. Cannot be burned by any means. Because then this is a weird situation where we don't want a Lum, because we can be frozen. Do we get fucked by defense drop? Oh, Shadow Balls. I forgot that. The Shadow Ball drops special defense now? Dude, I got Crystal Kaizo. I got Crystal Kaizo Brain. Okay, it does drop Spadef. I got Crystal Kaizo Brain. Well, no, it's never going to be Shadow Ball. We don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about Freeze. But we don't want to go Lum because Lum would proc if Blizzard procs, which we don't want. Are we dead to crit? We're not dead to crit. Yeah, so we just go Chesto. We go Arcane with a Chesto because the only thing we're afraid of is Sing. If we kill Frostlass, which we're probably going to bring in Raichu. Yeah, it's going to bring in Raichu. Thunder Psychic. Are we going to be low enough? Unless we get crit, it's not going to be Psychic. Usually Thunder. I mean, we could also be low enough that it's just Sing. Thunder Psychic. Not quite the guy we're looking for. This Raichu guy's pretty fast. We could go into... Are you dead to crit? We could go into Electrode. Volt Switch. That doesn't really gain us anything. I mean, if we eat the Thunder Gem, that helps a little bit. The Search Surfer... That just would make it faster if it was, but it's not. The question marks of moves is a little funky there. We could go... Guess we could go pre-parad... Or maybe even like pre-parad Gastrodon. No, we want to go pre-parad someone who baits Thunder again. My apologies, I'm still coming off of being a little ill. I mean, if we bait Psychic here too, I mean, there's a chance where Mach just cleans it up. Honestly, that might just be a better play, right? Are we dead to Psychic crit with Gamerupt? I mean, Thunder still does a lot. Oh, well, I guess if we come in on a Psychic, it would be pre-Parried Camerupt. Well, that depends on, like, what Muck does in front of... We have to see if we have an answer for Grimmsnarl. What would Muck bait? Play Rough? I mean, most of these guys are going to bait Play Rough, right? And / be fearful of Sucker Punch. Oh. Steelix just owns this guy. Because turn 1, we'd probably go Screech. Yeah, we'd go Screech Heavy Slam. Because even if it bulks up. So we don't have to worry about what we're coming in on with that. Yeah, so then we can go pre-poisoned, I mean pre-parried Camel. With we'll go Citrus in case it's like Psychic. Because Grass Knot's not gonna do shit. Yeah. I mean, I guess like Grass Knot crit into... Yeah, it'd have to be exactly that. Oh, but it's never gonna be Grass Knot coming into that. Yeah. Well, unless Arcanine, I think, gets double crit. There'd just have to be like a series of incredibly unfortunate events. So pre-Parried Camel, so they don't bait Sing, into Muck with a Lum. Yeah, because Camel will always bait... Oh no, there's overlapping rolls. That's not the move. Okay, we need a... I mean, this shouldn't be hard to find. We had someone else that we're going to do this with, right? So we just need someone who takes both and then baits Thunder. Oh, you can just do the reverse. Where pre-parried Muck. Because the gem's going to be gone too. Pre-parried Muck still is going to bait Thunder. We give it a Citrus just to make sure it gets back up to the right number. Then it would always be baiting Thunder. And that'll also not mean a bulk up here. Which I think bulk up and always play rough. Yeah, which I think we're cool with. What was I gonna say? Always Thunder. We can do it with this guy. Not afraid of Psychic. EQ kills. Yeah. And then we go into Torterra with a Lum. I guess we can go Chesto because we're not afraid of Thunder Para, of course. Chesto. And then we go Steelix with... How's the first 5 Pokemon fight the easiest one? I guess we have Citrus on Steelix. Not afraid of any... I guess it could. So say it goes bulk up on the swap. Or well, then it'd go Sucker Punch. And then we'd go Screech. And then just kill it with Heavy Slam. I think Steelix is good to win that 1v1 regardless. Yeah, plus I think there's... Yeah, I think there's ways we could win this. Is there another ground type that can kill this safely and bait always a damaging move? I mean, I guess we... Oh, this actually might be better than Torterra. Because Glysaur can U-turn out of it. Not to the crit Psychic. Prankster is non-damaging moves. Status moves are increased by 1, so that wouldn't affect anything. So we'd be able to get additional chip with U-turn, which I think would make Heavy Slam always KO. Maybe after levers. I think this is fine to just do this with this guy, Glysaur. They don't care about Grass Knot either. I don't think you're ever... Yeah, unless they're like I think even if they get crit, the citrus will take it back up. Okay, so I think that works every time. Cool. All right, let's run it. Okay, gamers. Let's get our team set up. Oh, an item. Spell tag. I think that's the... Okay. Oh, fuck. Did I not do a state before that fight? I think I did. Yeah, that's the fight we just had. Okay, cool. I'm so glad I have the forethought to do that every time. Because that would have been so annoying to have to run back and redo those fights. I gotta stop speeding up. It's such a bad habit to break, speeding up. At least I'm not, like, speeding up through, like, actual fights. I mean, sometimes I still do, like, the beginning of fights speeding up. But when it could put me into peril, I should not do that. It's hard not to, though. I get impatient after spending 40 hours in the calc. Lucario... Immense, Arcane, Muck, Glysaur, Steelix. Cool. It's funny that the 5-mon fight ends up being a lot cleaner. I think we need the Life Orb back from the last fight. Sharp Beak we do not need. Citrus we do need. Put citrus on you. Lum, we don't need that on anybody. Alright. Let's hand out some items. Life Orb. I'm glad I like completely forgot, I think, for a couple streams that Life Orb was the thing. But that getting you over the hump is like the thing that barely gets you over the hump in a lot of these situations. Ready for the citrus on that. We need another chest on Glysaur, and then citrus. And then we just need the pre-power muck. And we are cooking. Apply status. Pre-para. Our good pal muck. Check these items one more time. They would be Life Orb, Cherry, Chesto, Citrus, Chesto, Citrus. All right, let's game. Our last fight of the day as we continue powering through Mount Pyre. We haven't reached the Aqua Grunts quite yet. And once we get near the Aqua Grunts is when we're going to get our chance at a big, potential big encounter. Slash, once we get that potential big encounter that opens up us to use Ghastly. I don't know how good, if anything, Ghastly is. But I'm excited to give it a shot. Cool. Alright. Let's switch our game volume. I should just have a button for that. Of just a swap between muting then that. Let's do a little export. Get our calc up to date, and let's game. Time to die, Clefable. Why have I come here? To kill you, of course. Get him, Noah. The Monster Mash. 'Twas a Graveyard Smash. Caught on in Flash. Oh, we get the attack boost? I hope that doesn't fuck with our baits. It might. Because now we... Huh. That might be a problem. Yeah, that brings in Raichu now. What is with my luck today? Is this always Thunder? This isn't even always Thunder. This is either Thunder or... I guess it's the same moves we're baiting here. This is always Thunder or Sing. So I guess we gotta go... We're gonna still go into Muck. like the plan was here. Hit me with a sing. Okay, hit me with a thunder miss. All right, that works too. All right, then this is going to be thunder again. We go into Moo Man on that. Cool. And this is going to be sing or psychic. We're going to click EQ. Damn, Raichu missed everything. Jeez, tough day. Tough day for the boy. Okay. Really, we killed Breloom with an item? That's crazy. Okay, this is Frostlass. Always clicking Blizzard. So we're gonna still... That gets back on turn. We go into Arcane here. It misses the Blizzard. What's the deal with this fight? Brooder Gabriella just is like, fuck it, we ball. I respect the mentality. I respect the mentality. I think this gets us sort of back on track. This should be Breloom, I believe. Yeah. And this is going to be... Oh. Oh, no, we can't click that because it is a sash. This is going to be Force Palm. Actually, this could be a number of things. I think regardless, Mence is fine to come in here. Yeah. Mence really does not care. It'll go down to -1. Mach Punch. It clicks Mach Punch because it sees it's dead. So I guess technically, I don't know the numbers for sure. But maybe there's a world we could have killed that with Arcanine. Regardless, get owned. Now, how does this? What is this bait against Grimmsnarl? Could be a Sucker Punch. Good odds to kill. Sucker Punch turn 1 odds. Its highest damaging move doesn't see that it's dead. It's either like Sucker Punch or Bulk Up here. I think I'm down to just go straight into Steelix. See what happens. We want to see Sucker Punch. Play rough. Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss the play rough doing killing blow damage. Whoops-a-daisy. We're gonna go Screech. You buffoon. And then I believe a Heavy Slam should clean this up. You have played rough, but not rough enough, evidently. Steelix, kill this guy. Cool. All right. Pyre continues getting pyred. Oh, there's Shadow Tag. Back-to-back Shadow Tag? Are those in a gauntlet? I don't know. I mean, I guess we are in like a spooky section. That makes sense. Now the gauntlet is Grunt 1 and 2. Okay. Fun times. Fun times. Yeah, that's going to do it for Pokemon today. I'm going to do some dailies real quick. I'm going to, at the very least, rip a Wordle. But yeah, some decent progress, like 4 or 5 fights. We've got... let's swap over to the other screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. Alright, so let's go. I mean, we can just bring the calc over here to have something. Excuse me. Princess. Yes, we got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Infernape I'm not excited for. Yeah, this fight seems painful, potentially. Stealth Rock's second Mon also seems pretty painful. I mean, Stealth Rock's lead here again. I think maybe a little bit easier with a Focus Sash weak armor. Maybe we can do some funky stuff with Kligod. Yeah, the Shadow Tag fights always stress me out just because the potential for just completely fucking everything up if you don't do it exactly right. That seems like a very interesting set. A little sturdy, close combat action. I'm assuming that one can be taken care of with a bird who is brave. I mean, not a bird who is brave, a Wingbeat of the dual variety. Correctamundo. Same shit with throw. That one might be a little bit more annoying. But regardless, yeah. The big thing is getting... Oh, Bright Powder. Well, I guess because we have Magical Leaf TM, that shouldn't be too bad. Explosion lead Gengar. Yeah. So, but how far are we from Archie Tag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not that far. That's crazy. It feels like the things. Yeah, they do have, I think, everything, including... Yeah, Mount Pyre Summit, Permanent Tailwind. Yeah, so all those fights. So they're probably going to take a little while to get through. But like 13 fights left until Magma Hideout? Oh, I don't want to go to Magma Hideout. I mean, I do, but I don't want to go to Magma Hideout and Hell Room and all the shenanigans of that. But it's surprising how close that is. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, what else was I going to look at? Yeah. It's crazy how close that is. Yeah. I was going to say, like, what's our projected getting to Magma Tag or Pyre Tag? That was today's stream, so I can take this off the schedule. Also, ! Discord, if you want to join the Discord. That is the best way to know when I'm going to stream. I always, in this announcement channel, as far as I know, keep this updated. Yeah, because we're not going to have a lot of streams for a little bit. Because we're not going to be streamed tomorrow for band practice. Thursday might be a stream like this. I can't imagine it'd be too long. Probably nothing this weekend, and then a Monday stream. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hard to find some times the stream upcoming. Actually, let me look at that one more time. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Maybe a Sunday night stream, possibly, because this is not only is the last. I gotta gear up to get shit ready for moving to Australia. It's also my band has like tons of gigs in April, so I'm gonna be very, very busy, unfortunately, for better or for worse. But appreciate you gamers for tuning in. Oh, wait, we still got to play the dailies, at least Wordle. I'm going to pop over to the dailies overlay, and I am going to play Wordle real quick. I'll see y'all in a second, because I don't want to get any sneaky answers from y'all. Be right back. As always, I am a gamer. Ooh, 1E. I don't think... that will get me enough. Being a gamer is not enough. I need a little bit of clout to feel better about myself. Justin L. Pretty common occurrence around here. Ladle. If I just rip the ladle guess. I mean, well, we already used A, so that would be dumb. Ladle. What about... Day, we already used that. But Joe Biden. Filed. Wiley? Like the coyote? Okay, has an L. Do we get anything? It could be another E. That's a pretty brave guess to rip another E there. Not like daily. It is really sketch. It's not like sleet. Could be something like that, Nah, probably not. Don't think so. L could be here. L, I don't think, unless it's IEL. Can I have something that doesn't end in Y that I can do this? That also doesn't end in that. Ideally, I guess with this guess, we want to do something that includes I and L. Violin. What would be, so I hear E here L. I don't think that's likely. What about L here? Linen? Oh, this is such a ball, though. This does seem like a word it could be. This gets me the two things I want, which is the I and then the L in a different spot. This would be crazy if it was it. Okay. You gotta ball a little bit when you're playing on stream. Okay, so I feel like that means it probably ends in this, and there's no I, so there's probably another E here. I'm thinking either E/EL or double E. Could be S something. Shield. Spiel. Could be, what could be, I guess, L-E-E. Could it be sleep? Oh, no, it can't because we know the L's not there. L, it's probably, we definitely want to guess something with another E and another L. I always love when I'm like, I've cooked up the genius line, and then I look up and it's like, actually, the letter literally cannot be there. What a genius. Speed? We need the L. Spiel. It's not S. I literally made fun of myself doing that and then did that. Think about L-E. What it'd probably be like. I think most likely it's going to be ending in EL. But that's a lot of weird words. We get a lot of letters. Double E-L? Not steal, shield, sweel. Spiel, sfeel. Or what about other... Could have, I guess it could be like Y... Like... Piles? That's a crazy word if there's... I do kind of want... I need to, like... Probably get a double E. I have to guess another L. Oh, pedal? Oh, no, that's the wrong pedal. Dude, I'm losing my mind. I'm getting owned by Wordle. Can't be sheep. Can't be sleep. Is there any combination of 3 letters that could be like... Spiel, S-P-L... Spleen has 2 E's, right? I'm getting cooked. Okay, so I need to at the very least guess a double E and then put the L. We'd ideally want, like, something, well, I mean, if it ends in double EL, like, that's probably the word, or at least this. Oh, dude. This is gonna be one, or it's like, wait a second. Oh, it can't be bleed, because that would be L in that spot. Damn. Yeah, dude, this should be, I feel like this is one where I'm getting smart diffed. Like, I should probably be able to get to know what the word is based on the information I have. Or get something that at least is kind of close. Oh, is it wheel? Wheel's an incredible guess if it's not wheel. Okay. So, there is another E. E's probably here. Oh, is it Jewel? It's got to be Jewel, right? A Jewel? It is a Jewel. That was painful, but we got there. Oh, sorry, Dolly, for you saying that. Well, I mean, Noel, while I was out doing the Wordle. It was nice. It was glad to have you here. Yeah. Hopefully it's not as long between the next two ones when I see you again. All right, gamers. That's probably going to do it for today. That's just the one I want to play on stream. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone who tuned in, anyone who's watching the VODs, anyone who's just vibing. Appreciate you being here. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. Not going to be back tomorrow. Maybe back Thursday. Follow if you're not already to keep track of when we'd be back next, or join the Discord. Anyways, I've been your pal, Saves Untitled. I'll see ya in a Kia. Bye-bye.